Hello everybody, Volengaerd here, and welcome back to Skyblock. We're back on Skyblock. Yeah. I didn't actually make a VOD, or I didn't even stream last weekend because I just wasn't feeling it all weekend. I got this great stream deck that I would love to use, but I just didn't feel like it. But I will be recording and probably uploading this on Wednesday. I don't know, there's a lot of stuff that I need to do. But right now, I know I'm a little bit late to the party, but we have a new mare. So if we just AOTE spam all the way over to our mare, and hope our graphics card doesn't get set on fire, we have the Mayor Jerry. And if we look at his perks, he has the perk Apocalypse. Everybody knows about that. There was this leak that MiniCloon did on Twitter. It was either that or Doctor. Stats Apocalypse increases all stats by 10%. Now, I don't know if you know this, but that's actually a relatively large buff. And then there is the Jerry Apocalypse, which reveals hidden Jerrys from logging, farming, mining, and killing mobs. So with the logging, farming, and mining, you have to be standing on the ground, you know, right here, because it's to prevent macros, because one of the easier ways to macro is by using a flying farm. And yeah, so what it did is it added a ton of new items. They added some new items to the Bazaar, the Jerry boxes. There is 4 rarities, uncommon, rare, epic, and legendary. And I have one of each in here. And this is the money-making method for the Jerry event. So basically, you can do this at any level. All you need is a weapon that can do 100 damage, be it your fist, or even a silver fang. If you can one-tap the zombies, that's good. So basically, what you want to do is you want to run around the graveyard, just killing the zombies, and eventually you're gonna get a Jerry to spawn, and then that Jerry is really easily killable. Basically, it has 4 health, and special weapons don't do any extra damage. You do 1 damage per hit, and that makes it so that, like all other event mobs, it makes it so that even new players can get in on the action. And basically this means you don't need anything special to start doing this. All you need to do is to skill grind and get millions of coins. And you think I might be exaggerating, I'm really not. So basically, I just got all of this is around 6 mil. Or close to that. And basically that means that it took me about an hour to get that, so you're getting around 6 mil an hour, which is, you know, the same as farming netherwort, but you have to be maxed out on the netherwort. Also, with the method, with the Jerry method, you have to wait 6 minutes in between Jerry kills. So basically, once you kill your Jerry, you just ask one of your home devices, or just set a timer for 6 minutes, and then you can go do something, grab a snack, grab a drink of water, watch some anime. That's what I usually do. I'm halfway through a couple of good animes. So basically what I'll do is I'll just run around here, look down and right click with the Jerry Sheen gun, and you just get a lot of boxes that way. And then you get your Jerry, you wait 6 minutes, come back, get another Jerry, wait 6 minutes. And so I'm actually not on cooldown right now, so the Jerrys are relatively hard to get. As you can see, I haven't gotten one, and I've been doing this for about 3 minutes now. So you do have to persist a little bit in getting your Jerrys. So it won't take 6 minutes and then 1 minute to get a Jerry. It's gonna be more like around 2 minutes. But you can do revs, you can grind foraging XP. I've actually leveled up twice in foraging, once in mining, haven't done any farming, and once in combat. And that's just been how I've been getting these boxes. And I recommend that you hold on to these boxes, because I haven't been reading the forums much, but I don't know how they're going to be keeping those boxes in stock. and I think everybody realizes this, but the price will still go up later because there won't be enough stocked, and you could just end up selling the boxes for a whole lot more. It's the same with the Jerry Sheen gun. If they don't keep putting more boxes into the economy, it basically means that these will become super rare and there's only like 1,000 on the server, and they will become super expensive. By the way, a Jerry Sheen gun, this is an amazing weapon, you know? It's great. It's basically a Bonzo staff, but better. So you might be saying, well, let's go on the auction house. And we look up a Bonzo staff. You might be saying, but Vol, the Bonzo staff only does it does around 6.5 thousand damage, whereas the Jerry Sheen gun only does around 3.3. Well, the Jerry Sheen gun, as you can see, it shoots a lot faster than the Bonzo staff, and so it's basically like attack speed. You can use it to essentially quadruple your DPS, and so this is going to be great for taking out, you know, mini bosses in dungeons. I haven't done any floor 6 runs with it, but I'm sure it would be great against the giants. And yeah, just overall, I feel like it's kind of like a better, I wouldn't call it a better Midas staff, but it's definitely a budget option, a budget mage weapon. And basically, you can never run out of mana with this. Imagine this with Ultimate Wise as well. It would only be 5 mana, plus a sheep pet. You could bring it down to 2 mana. And already, even with 10 mana, you can see I'm having a hard time losing intelligence. And even with my, you know, level 63 sheep, I think, it costs 9 mana, level 70. It costs 9 mana, so it's super good for, basically, this is the definition of spray and pray. You don't lose mana, and it's just infinite. There is no issues with this. There is no reloading needed. You just hold down right click, and the nice thing is it knocks things back, so you can keep like enemies at a distance. However, this is only, it's not single target, but it's only aimed in one direction, and the explosion radius is only about this 1, 2 in each direction. So if I shoot a Jerry right there, it will only go like in this square, and that's where it will damage the mobs, whereas with the Spirit Scepter, it damages quite a large radius. So when you're going for like larger low health enemies, like a large grouping of them, you should use the Spirit Scepter, but then when you're fighting a single enemy, you just hold down that and basically you just obliterate them. Chunk loading. But yeah, this is a super good weapon, and you can get it off the auction house for only like 3 mil, which is really nice. Let's check it right now. Auction house, Jerry. Okay. Also, with the addition of the update, they added a brand new rare, super rare. I think it's the second most expensive talisman now, and it's the Jerry talisman. It's not showing up right now, but basically, it is around 180 mil. And so the Jerry Sheen gun, it can be converted to a dungeon weapon quite easily, very cheap. I think it's around 200 Wither Essence to fully convert. And Heroic on it puts Smite, Telekinesis, and it's just really good. If we go to the lowest price, only 2.2 mil. I got mine for 3 mil while it was earlier in the event. But yeah, it's definitely really good. And it is probably what I'm going to be using a lot in dungeons, so definitely a very good weapon. And one other fun kind of quirk with it, let's head over to, actually I think I can do it on this mountain. So you might have noticed that this Jerry Sheen gun, it does knockback. It's the same with the Bonzo staff. You can, you know, do jumps with it. However, if we go to the foot of this mountain, press W, and then just hold down. I'm not jumping at all, not touching anything but my W key and the right click key, and it basically just shoots you upward. And yeah, and this is because the armor stand collides with this block, and it will think to explode, and then it will explode, propelling you upwards. And yeah, I jumped there, but can pretty much get to the top of the mountain really easily with little to no mana loss. Actually, I think you could use this strategy. You can use this Jerry Sheen gun. If we just unequip all of this, my base mana is still pretty high because of the boost, as well as the my talismans are reforged. But you could still just spam this even as I think a 200 mana mage, and so that means it's not just a mage weapon. You can use it as a berserker. If you want to keep its distance, you know, you can spam this pretty much at any mini boss. And with the mana regeneration in dungeons, I'm not sure if this counts as a hit, but if it does, that basically means infinite mana regeneration, which means it's an infinite, completely self-reloading weapon. So really OP. You should buy one right now, and maybe buy a second one, because the price will probably shoot up once the Jerry event is over. So yeah, short of it. Oh, I'm still an e-girl. I just realized. Did this for some Bed Wars with my friends. But yeah, thanks for watching the video. Sorry if this feels a little bit low effort. I just wanted to get the information out before the Jerry Mare is over. And yeah, I've been having a lot of headaches recently, so not much time to do Skyblock, and I've been feeling a little bit burnt out, I'm not gonna lie. But I feel like I'm getting back into the grind, so you'll see me in Skyblock quite a bit more. So until next time, in my next stream or next video, have a good one, stay safe, bye bye.